Well, she's been on everything from Leverage to Portlandia, and she got her start right here on Fox 12. Katie O'Grady was a contributor on Good Day Oregon, and then she made it big, sharing screens with stars like Jennifer Aniston and Steve Zahn. Now she owns an acting studio right here in the Rose City. Moore's photojournalist James Sparks dropped by to see what Katie's been up to.
Sometimes when I'm rocking and rolling, I'm by myself just rocking it. I think about how much this rockin' group, needs to get together more often and rock.
Rock star, rock star, star, rock star.
I need my rockin' lady friends. You ladies are my jam. Well, I did acting when I was in high school. It was, back then, you would have a big, full arts program. And my dramatic teacher took us out to New York. So that was the first time I'd ever been able to do that, go to see real actors on a real stage, and it shook me. So I knew that that was something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. At that moment, it was just, this is it for me. I mean, really, how's your baby gonna model?
I mean, miniature stuff, maybe, but that's about it.
I guess I wasn't hoping that my kid would be a model.
Maybe you're not ready to be a mother.
Fast forward, went through college. I think that's important. Took some classes and things. Started working for Good Day Oregon, believe it or not, because I was like, I'm gonna be on TV. And that actually is the opportunity that I got. When I worked at Good Day Oregon, there was an audition for Paramount Pictures. And I went to the audition and booked a big supporting role, big shoot, Tommy Lee Jones, back in the day, Benicio del Toro. And then that just sort of started my career in acting classes and, local TV, local film, all the fun shows. Grimm, Portlandia, did 8 seasons of Portlandia, and recently some Netflix things. So it just kind of snowballed from that very first audition to now, 20 years later, just a really special, wonderful career while living in Portland, Oregon. After takeoff, you will be permitted to use the iPhone, but prior to that time, even the single use of an iPhone will cause the plane to crash, resulting in your eternal damnation straight to hell. Welcome aboard. I think a lot of people would be really surprised at what a thriving film community that we have. So they don't know that the Oregon Media Production Association, Oregon TV and Film, they work really hard with our state to bring wonderful incentives to our state so that productions want to come here and shoot. So the benefit of that is it keeps some of us local people, local crew, local actors, we're able to raise our families here and work full-time, make a living doing what we love to do. I think that would be probably pretty shocking to most people. Also, the amount of money that they bring in to the hotels, the restaurants, it trickles out to all of us and to local acting studios too.
And speaking of local acting studios, Katie owns Acting for Kids and Teens, and coming up, we're getting a look inside one of the classes, find out why her students say the school has helped them with more than just their acting skills. What have your kids been up to lately? If their day consists of sitting in front of a screen, they might want to try getting behind one. This morning, we're learning some of the benefits of taking an acting class. Moore's photojournalist James Sparks caught up with actress Katie O'Grady to learn more.
Okay, all right, so start the story. There once was a...
Okay, there once was a very, very small village. It's okay, and it's normal to be scared at first.
Baker, who's the weird baker? Who is it?
The weird...
How about him? Cameron.
Yeah.
Weird baker. He looks like a weird baker. Perfect.
You can get used to it, and then it becomes fun, and more fun, and then more fun, and then you just start to love it.
Yes, your commercial is going to be a commercial about smoothies. Okay, good. Yeah.
See how you feel. Come in for a class or two, just see the vibe you get from it. I think there's really a lot to learn.
I really think that it's more important than ever to have people in acting classes. And one of the reasons is because, majority of the time they're down like this, they're on a screen. So I'm seeing over the 10 years that I've been teaching, 11 years now of teaching, I'm seeing kids go from interacting with me, engaging with me, communicating with me to kind of a blank slate, actually. So it takes a little longer now than it did when I first started to get them to engage with me because they're engaging with screens all day long. So it's invaluable to bring them into an acting class where they can use their imagination, where they can feel safe to be someplace. Actors are a little different, we're a little different, and they can also meet other people like them and kind of excel at something that's not athletics. That's something more to do with, with where their heart is lined up with.
I never really got accepted anywhere. But here, I always felt accepted, no matter what. Everybody here, Katie, the teachers that came in, they welcomed that attitude. And it was just a home. It's a home away from home.
2 feet down, planted to the earth, complete, absolute confidence. Stand up, head up, then deliver your lines straight to Riley. Okay, Riley, drop your hands, be an open, supporting person. You know, they're learning to be team leaders. They're learning to work together. They're learning to write their own scripts, to analyze their scripts. It's not just about study this cool dialogue and get up and mimic what you see on Disney Channel. It's literally about being thinkers and being people of content so that they understand why, when something's in front of them, what is the creative process to bringing that forward. Boom. Round of applause. Nice job. Nice job. Good, 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 good. We're everything from like kids who want to be beginners. They don't even know what acting is, if they'd ever want to do it. We have classes for that. We have classes for Saturday Night Live sketches and comedy and improv. We have classes for voiceover, people who think they might want to do that. We make movies. So you'd be shocked to know that there's so many filmmakers that want to give back to the kids in our community. They will literally team up with our students to make an actual movie. So these kids get to be an actor in a real movie, learn on-set etiquette, learn how the professionals do it, and then we edit it and premiere it at Cinema 21, where they can invite all their friends and family to a fancy premiere. So we do that. We do ongoing regular classes all year long. I mean, we're open all year long. There's only like a few days, you know, here and there that we're closed because we love meeting new people. We love meeting new kids, new families. We're here as a support to parents. A lot of parents are like, what is this world of acting? And so we just kind of hold their hand through the process too. It can be really intimidating. And we're also just a community. We're just kind of here as a resource and we try to stay really involved with the kids in everything we do, from classes to their plays, to their lives, and so much more. We'll see you soon!
How cool. I want to take one of those classes. And Katie does also teach acting classes for adults. We'll put a link to learn more on our website, kptv.com/moregdo.